Welcome back to Blog Access 101. I'm your host, Young Abachi. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube, Apple Podcasts, and Spotify by searching Blog Access 101. If you're on YouTube, don't forget to hit the bell so you don't miss any of our new releases or videos, as well as subscribe. I'm here today with my co-hosts, Rod, KJ, and Rashawn. What up, y'all?
What up,
Um,
though?
Morning.
All right, we're gonna jump right into it. Of the massacre last night with Gervonta Davis and Garcia. Like I told Kyle, I said I had to fight going around four with a knockout. It lasted three extra rounds. But I give it to Garcia though. He came out fighting that first round. He was getting active. But that second round when he got his bell rung, he kind of kind of froze up after that. But I'll let KJ start off. I know he loved boxing. Which you thought about the fight, KJ?
And it was everything everybody was saying. Tank, just the power. His power just overcame everything. Garcia, he's definitely got good technique. He's got the energy. He's got the flash when he throws the punches. And like you said, he definitely came out swinging the first round. I think everybody thought this was going to be real competitive. It was going to be back and forth. And for the first three rounds, we was trying to figure out, who was going to really win the fight and, how it was going to play out because it was both going back and forth at each other. Wasn't nobody really dominating, but Tank did knock him down in the second round. So I think that was the turning point in the fight. And Garcia got to taste a little bit of that power. So he wasn't really coming forward like he was in the first round. And then, of course, he hit him with that classic body shot in the seventh round. And it was sort of like a delayed reaction. And he started boxing for a little bit and he just fell to the ground. And so you have people on Twitter like clowning him and everything, saying like he gave up and all that. But them body shots really do hurt. And they
Oh,
like send a shock through your system. So yeah, it was definitely a good fight. Tank, he just the top dog right now. So I'm looking forward maybe to seeing him versus Haney up next. So we'll see.
yeah, man. They had the gangsters in the building yesterday. My man Mike Tyson was in there. Who they had? Sugar Ray, Pacquiao was in there. So it was like who's who of boxers in there.
They had everybody in that joint.
Packed up.
Yeah, it was lit in that joint. But yeah, man, it was a good fight, man. Garcia got a lot of heart. I see him obviously he's had a illustrious career into his first loss in his career. So I continue to think, oh shoot, that people, yeah, I don't know what happened there, but yeah, I think he'll continue to have a good career. Obviously, Tank is that bull. I just thought he was gonna knock him out earlier. Obviously, I underestimated Garcia a little bit. He came out first round, gave it everything he got. I think that was it after that for that. But yeah, it was a good fight. I'm not really a big boxing fan, but I like Tank. So I like to watch his fights and my guy, Philly legend, Danny Swift Garcia. But yeah.
Do you think they're going to do a rematch?
For who? Oh, for Tank and Garcia?
Yeah.
Probably I would say 2 years from now.
About 2 years from now.
Yeah, just to see, maybe, see if Garcia evolved, fight some other people, and then they might re-entertain. I don't know if you saw what Conor McGregor went to Garcia's
Mm-hmm.
locker room talking about some, yeah, take out the rehydration clause and run it back. I'm like, bro, no, we're not trying to see that again that fast, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Conor McGregor is like the worst person to take advice from. He be
Facts.
losing all the time, but I don't know. He just keeps his fan base.
Just because he be saying crazy stuff, man. I'm like, man, Floyd need to give him that 1-2 again, man.
Right.
But yeah, man, Rob, what you think of the fight yesterday?
For me,
Yeah,
it was. I don't know. I watch a lot of boxing, and it went exactly how I thought it would go. Shout out my guy Quan. He definitely bet the Garcia knockout between round 7 and 12. Got it right on round 7. I think he had like a plus 260 on that Jones. So good win for. I don't know. I feel like Garcia could have got up. I do feel like he quit. He got up at like 10.2 seconds. So like you could have squeezed that out at 9. The body shots, they definitely not no joke, but I don't want to see that fight again with the way that it went. Like Garcia might have won 1 or 2 rounds out of 7. So I'd rather see Tank fight Rolly Romero again because at least Romero was like winning that fight before he got knocked out. So I don't know. Garcia let me down. looking like he looked like American 2.0 out there yesterday.
Sheesh.
American.
Got active real fast for my guy.
A lot of speed. You can see Garcia fast as hell. He only 24, so he ain't going nowhere.
Oh yeah, he came off that bell on some he came out there with some crazy adrenaline. Like Tank was over there trying to hug him clinching a little bit too much. I was like, oh, for that first round, I was like, hold on, like it might get a little ugly for Tank. Tank that second round,
Right.
He woke up and rung his bells real quick, and it was lights out after that.
That chin didn't take that hit well at all. That's where the American came from, because American can't take a hit to save his life.
Yeah, man. What they say, it's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you take a hit and stand back up. Garcia, round 7 was a wrap for him. I don't know if you saw the Twitter drone. It was like Tank told him to get up. You know, it might be Cat, but you never know. But Tank tried to tell him to get up, and he was like shook his head like nah. And I'm like, damn, he did. And then he did he hit him with the Colin Kaepernick.
Freaking knee. I mean, good business move, because he wasn't winning that fight no matter how it shook out. So you might as well get out of there safe.
Yeah.
I mean, they saying that they bet their whole purses. I don't know if they finalized that deal, but it'll be interesting if they did.
I pray they did, because bro,
Ryan Garcia got money. He popular as hell. He probably got Instagram money. He don't even need the box. So
yeah, but I think that was stupid. He was like his pride. I'd have been like, man, I ain't throwing my bread away. Like win, lose, or draw. Like I'm gonna need my paper. like homie was tripping. I was like, it's one thing to have confidence. It's one thing to be a dumbass. Like, bro, you don't never bet your whole John.
I mean, it's fun though. You can't go in there thinking you're gonna lose. So if you think you got a guarantee you win, you're gonna bet.
I mean, yeah, it's true, but you gotta have that business sense as well. It was like, I feel like he let his emotions get the best of him when he got on there on that. What is it? I don't know if it was live with Tank and what's the other bull? The little Kai or something like that. Yeah, you just got suckered, bro. Like they suckered you out of your paper, bro. Like
pretty much.
Caught him slipping like a Los Angeles pretty boy that he is. Like he came to the hoods of Baltimore and got finessed. It sounds right to me.
Down bad. Down bad, bro. That's crazy work. But yeah, man, let's hop onto the do this little NFL mock draft. What Kyle, you got 1 through 10?
Yeah, hold on 1 second.
All right. Yeah, just let me know you want me to start it, and then I just whoever you want, I'll just click it. I'm trying to see where to start by that.
I mean, that's the big decision is number 1. Who you taking, CJ Stroud or Bryce Young? Huh?
Well, I'm trying to move this joint out the way. There we go.
So I just named the player and you put him in there?
Yeah. Let me know you want me to start.
Okay. All right, go ahead. You start.
All right. You got Carolina Panthers.
Yeah, so it looks like you already got it embedded in there who my pick would have been. Bryce Young, I mean, debate, obviously, they wouldn't move up to number 1 without trying to get a quarterback in mind. And, the debate's pretty much between the two top quarterbacks, which is Bryce Young and CJ Stroud. I think they're going to go with Bryce Young just because he's the more accomplished pocket passer. CJ Stroud, the only negative on Bryce Young is just his size. He doesn't have the prototypical size that the modern day quarterbacks have, like the plus 200 pounds. They say he pretty much walks around about 180, 190. But I think he has the tools, the traits. Carolina Panthers, they've been interviewing him heavy. And, just from the draft analysts they've been talking about, I think Bryce Young is going to go number 1.
That's good. That's good analysis, man. I would have took CJ Stroud there, but I mean, it's a little bit biased there with Ohio State. I feel like
a little bit.
Oh, okay, bro. No. I mean, it's a good pick though. You can't go wrong with either quarterback. Other though, Bryce Young, what is he like 5? Measured at 5'10". People like to say these short guys get the balls batted down a lot. I mean, obviously early on in Russell Wilson's career, a lot of things are batted down, but he still was able to get his job done over there in Seattle, getting a championship, playing 2 Super Bowls. So that kind of killed that too short myth. But I would have went with Stroud there. The big knock on Stroud was he wouldn't be able to play in big games. Obviously, that Michigan game this year, I wouldn't say he struggled. A lot of his receivers were just dropping passes crazy. But that Georgia game that we should have won, he had a hell of a game, and I feel like that raised his stock to prove that he should be the number one. But I see you can't go wrong with either one. Honestly, at one, I would just rather go with Stroud. But who you got? Who you got? The Texans taking at two, Kyle?
This is interesting because a lot of people are saying that the Texans, obviously with DeMeco Ryans being the new head coach, he's defensive minded. Are they completely sold on CJ Stroud if Bryce Young goes number one? So I'm going back and forth between Will Anderson and CJ Stroud a little bit, but I think the Texans finally get it right and stop trying to play this veteran QB carousel they've been doing for years and just draft a quality quarterback and then go with CJ Stroud.
It's a good job, my guy. All right, who you got? Who you got? The Cardinals taking at three.
So with the Cardinals, a lot of people don't have a mock going for defense. Obviously, with Jonathan Gannon being the new head coach, a defensive guy. Mm-hmm. So we're going to take the top defensive guy in the draft that they have mocked, and that's Will Anderson. So that would be number 3 for me.
All right, who you got? The Colts taking at 4.
This is an interesting one. So Colts could go in a couple different directions with this. If they like a quarterback out there, they could go for that. Some have a mock going for Anthony Richardson or even Will Levis. Some have a mock going for a defensive guy. I think they go for the quarterback, though. I think they go for the quarterback. It's just I don't know if Anthony Richardson fits their scheme. So I think they have them taking Will Levis with that.
But I ain't clicked, my man. All right. Who you got? I see what you're doing there. I do think I like you're saying they fit the scheme. I could see Will Levis. Maybe they being the next kind of, I guess you could say, Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck type. Mm-hmm.
I know Rashawn as a Colts fan, I know what he thought about that pick. But yeah, they definitely going to pick a quarterback here between Richardson or Levis. I do feel like Levis fits their system more, so that might be a wiser decision for them. So yeah. Who do you got at 5 with Seattle?
I'm torn because this next person I don't want to be gone. But I think some people have a mock going for a quarterback as well. But I think they're going to ride. They just gave Geno Smith an extension. Mm-hmm. So I think they're going to ride him out for another year. And they're going to go defense. And they're going to go Jalen Carter. I want him for my Eagles, but I don't think he's going to be on the board that long.
Yeah, y'all going to have to trade up for that, champ.
You trying to build an all Georgia D line?
Yeah. Who you got? But I mean, I can see another Georgia player going to y'all at 10, but I'll wait till we get there. Who you got for Detroit?
For Detroit,
yeah,
I could see them going defense as well. Going with another top defensive lineman, I could see them going with Tyree Wilson.
That's a game changer pick right there. They definitely need a couple more rushers over there, just to bring that heat. And also, I want to see. I think they got another pick later on in the draft. Hopefully, they get a corner or something. I know they changed Jeff I don't know his name Okodu to the Falcons, who were the earlier. I think it was a couple years picked. Former legendary Ohio State Buckeye corner. Over there with the Falcons now, so they definitely need to get a younger guy. So I guess they could probably get a corner with their next pick. All right, who you got with Las Vegas?
So Las Vegas is a toss-up. I think they're going to go defense. You either got to go with the top 2 cornerbacks at this point, either Devon Witherspoon or Christian Gonzalez. I think they're going to try to choose between them two if the board falls this way. And at this point, I will go with Devon Witherspoon.
Mm-hmm. I'm close to what you got.
Great pick.
I had Detroit taking Devon Witherspoon, forcing the Raiders to take Christian
I ain't gonna
Gonzalez.
lie. I had Gonzalez taking Gonzalez first. I just like his what he had 4 interceptions last year. Uh, decent amount of pass. I mean, Witherspoon did get more pass deflections, but I just feel like a lot of teams in the Pac, especially in the Pac-12, didn't want to test Gonzalez like that. And he got, I think he's what, good size, 6'2" corner. Can never beat that. But I mean, Witherspoon, Gonzalez can't go wrong. Either one of there.
I'm definitely
So,
Witherspoon first. I'm definitely taking Witherspoon first before Gonzalez.
oh, okay. I just like the
Why
size.
do you say that?
Just
What
like
sticks out to you about Witherspoon more?
for Witherspoon, I mean, playing on that bad Illinois team and standing out the way that he did, like you can see he has like that edge. Definitely good ball skills. He doesn't always make the big play, but he trades that off for like not giving up the big play. And I feel like the Lions need somebody like that. So I would have took him. Like, and they traded Jeff Okudah too. So I definitely would have took him if I was the Lions at 6.
Okay.
But yeah, the Raiders are gonna take whoever left out of them too.
Big facts.
Right.
All right, who you got at 8, Kyle?
Let's see. At 8. Second.
Atlanta need everything.
Move your screen up real quick. I can't see your screen. Okay.
Atlanta need everything, but they signed like
Atlanta needs a lot. So they could go offensive lineman here. You know, it looks like they're going to ride out with Desmond Ridder, the quarterback they picked up the other year. Maybe they could offer him some protection. It's either Peter Skoronski or Paris Johnson, one of those top offensive linemen. Or they could go skill position. I don't see Bijan Robinson going this early. I know a lot of people are hype on Bijan Robinson, but I don't see him going inside the top 10. But we do have some markers drafting him to the Falcons with that. So I'll say for the Falcons at 8, I'm going to go ahead with Peter Skoronski.
All right, champ. I definitely had the 8-9 for me. I had going Paris Johnson, then Soronsky. But I definitely had the two offensive line best tackles in the draft going 8-9. But who you got going at 9, Kyle?
The Bears. So the Bears, we always try to think defense. Here we could see another lineman. Like you said, since we already chose Paris Johnson, since we already said Peter Skoronski, we could see Paris Johnson going right here. Or, you know, just because Nolan Smith, he tested so well at the combine, we could see a riser and them go ahead for Nolan Smith. Or a dark horse could be Miles Murphy. So with that, let's see. With the Bears, they usually like to go defense, excuse me. So I'm gonna say a draft shocker. They're gonna go ahead with Nolan Smith.
Okay, I predicted him to go to y'all at 10 because I was like, man, y'all was like 1 year removed from the Super Bowl. Obviously injury history, but you know, at this point, y'all was probably a couple of defensive stops from Super Bowl win. Why not go get that big play pass rusher? And you know, high risk, high reward. So I figured Howie would go after him. But I mean, you got another pass rusher there that's no slouch either. But I'll let you tell me who y'all Eagles is taking at 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, we're now on my team, Eagles. Obviously, we're going with this mock with no trades up or trades down, and Howie's always known to do a trade. So I don't see us staying at 10. If Howie sees something that he likes, he's definitely going to move. Or if a player is taken that he already has liking, he's definitely going to trade down to get some more assets. Especially since we don't have a lot of draft picks in this draft, we're pretty much top heavy in the draft. But if we have to choose for us staying at 10, I could definitely see us getting another offensive lineman. Bijan Robinson, we've been mocked with him a lot. That's just not Howie's thing. Getting a running back this early in the draft. We usually get them later in the draft. And we've also been linked to Derrick Henry. So I just don't see Bijan Robinson here. Maybe we might move up and get him at 30. We might move up a little bit and try to get him there. So we have been also linked to Lucas Van Ness a lot. and also Miles Murphy. So if the draft played out this way, I could either see us doing a long shot on Lucas Van Ness. He has the physical traits, just doesn't have the numbers and everything in production and how he likes from college athletes. So I'll go ahead and go with Miles Murphy with the 10th pick.
Jeez, that's a crazy. Okay, that's good because I have Luke Van Ness. Well, I had Nolan Smith, but I was like, I figure if he's off the board, I'll probably take Lucas Van Ness. But I can't get mad at that. Going to get into Clemson, they always pretty good pass rushers. So that's a good pick for y'all, Kyle. All right, Rod, you got 11.
I'm gonna say I don't know a lot, but I know that the Eagles are trading that pick. I know that for a fact.
Right. That's what I said. If I had to stay pat at 10, that's what I'm gonna say. But we know how we're gonna move.
I don't know. I think y'all either keep that, like if we go with your draft, your mock draft, and Robinson is still there, I think y'all take him with that pick.
Really?
But if
I would literally be shocked. I would be stunned.
If he's gone though, no, y'all can outscore everybody. Y'all get the right running back.
It's just how he does not value running backs. I mean, he gets rid of them. We didn't keep the one we had.
So Miles Sanders gets to step in.
It wasn't even Miles Sanders. Kenneth Gainwell is a problem. So, but John Robinson's not there, I see y'all trading that pick, and then like whoever gets that pick is probably somebody who needs a quarterback, and they get whatever out of like probably Anthony Richardson probably will still be around. So we'll see.
Oh, that's what you're saying.
If you said B. John Robinson is still there, so who do you think would get him earlier than 10?
Oh, the only team that would draft him in the top 10 is the Falcons. So it's all up to them.
The Falcons.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Or I don't see the Seahawks getting him at 5, but they definitely could do a running back.
What you mean? They got Kenneth Walker.
Yeah, who just what he break? He tore his ACL or something like that.
Oh, he'll be back, bro. Settle down.
Oh my gosh.
All right,
you're right. Right.
Start it off, Ryan. Who you got to pick 11 for Tennessee?
So Tennessee, that's another team that needs everything. So that's another team that's like they got Malik Willis. I don't know if they believe in Malik Willis. So if Anthony Richardson is still there, take him. But I take that. I think they take the guard from Florida, Torrance.
Damn, you went way down on the board.
Oh yeah, I'm drafting. I don't care about them rankings. I'm drafting what these teams need.
Bro, they need a wide receiver.
They need everything. They need everything.
And then you took him over Paris Johnson. Like
because I'm thinking Paris Johnson gets grabbed up.
You just hate because of Ohio State. I get it, you Michigan fans. I get it. Like,
I got Paris Johnson going before.
You got him going at 8-2, right?
Yeah, he going in the top 10.
All right. Okay.
Oh, the Georgia person that you were saying was going to go for the Eagles. Were you talking about Brian Branch?
Who was I talking about? Going to
you talking about me, Kyle, or you talking about Rod?
What you said, Rob?
Oh, I'm talking about Nolan.
Oh, you talking about Nolan Smith?
Yeah.
You talking about Nolan Smith?
All right, so we got Osiris Torrance. The Texans pick 12. I don't know. They need everything too.
I said no brainer here if Tennessee don't take him.
You know what? Let me play this game the right way. We doing it off of the board you sharing, right?
Yeah, I mean, if you could, no, we ain't gotta go off the board. You go off what you think.
Because I don't know. Because off of what I thought, they would probably get. Because y'all drafted Nolan Smith already, but I think he'll get to Houston.
All right, well now we do gotta go off the board. I thought you talking about like
we gotta go off the board. We gotta go off the board. Yeah. So if I'm Houston, looking at the board we got now, you don't have a quarterback.
They took Stroud. Well, Kyle said they take Stroud.
Go back. Hold on. They do got 2 top. Whatever.
Yeah,
so if you take a rookie quarterback that could probably start right away, you need an old lineman. So I would take Paris Johnson.
Okay, now you talking that language, champ. All right. I ain't got no rebuttal for that one. Next, who you got for the Jets?
The Jets, this is tough. But you're thinking about getting Aaron Rodgers. You got Garrett Wilson already. You gotta go Jackson Smith and Jigba. So there you go. I got you two Ohio State.
Oh, so you saw what you saying? They got in order to go big, they gotta go get them wide receivers from Ohio State, huh? Put them
Yeah,
side to
because Aaron Rodgers is sick of not having weapons. So you got Brees Hall, you got Garrett Wilson, you got if you get Jackson Smith and Jigma, like you said, I think they let Elijah Moore go. He in Cleveland, I think. So yeah, get another receiver.
Okay, all right. You getting better now, champ. All right, who you got New England taking that what is that, 14 or 13?
Yeah, uh New England need a lot too. I guess these teams are picking where they're picking for a reason. So
Yo.
go down a little bit. Who number 15 that's covered up? I'm actually Broderick Jones. They're gonna get an O lineman because they're gonna invest in Mac Jones. Even though I'm Team Bailey Zappi myself, but
Yeah. Oh boy. Hey, you know, it's a crazy thing. I actually had at my mock draft, I actually had him taking Jones too. So I guess great minds think alike there. I got no rebuttal for that. Who you got? Who you got Green Bay taking?
well, Jordan Love looks solid, so you're not gonna take Anthony Richardson, even though a lot of talent on the board left still. Um, love Aaron Jones, so you don't take Bijan Robinson. You probably go Christian Gonzalez here.
Oh,
Pair Jai
hey, man,
Alexander up.
it's like you looked
Yeah.
at my board. Gee, there you go. All right.
Washington is easy. They're gonna take Joey Porter Jr.
Damn,
Um,
I had him going to the Pittsburgh to go play with his father, but you know that's probably too good to be true.
too
So
good to be too good to be true.
I,
I would
I
love it.
I agree with you on that one. They definitely need some DB help over there, especially in
Pittsburgh.
the NFC East when you got all these like wide receiver cores. You got the Eagles with Devontae Smith, uh, AJ Brown. You got Dallas with Cooks now and CD Lamb. So you definitely need good two corners, three made for real,
Mm-hmm.
to go against these high power NFC East officers. So that's a good pick for them. Who you
Yeah.
got Pittsburgh taking in?
Pittsburgh's easy too. They're gonna take the Iowa guy, Lucas Van Ness, pair him up with TJ Watt.
Yeah,
Pittsburgh will try to get back to that steel curtain energy.
gotta get that Big Ten love on that D line. Cassie with that.
Dollar player, yeah.
Yeah. Who you got Detroit taking in?
So who y'all had Detroit take on here at number 6?
I gotta look at my board. Hold on. Oh, you said who we had at 6? My fault.
Yeah, who y'all had at 6?
With the Tyree Wilson.
Yeah, Tyree Wilson. Yep.
And he is he on the D line.
Yeah.
All right. So originally I was gonna have Detroit go D line at 18, but you already did that. So if I'm drafting based on this board, I'm now gonna get my corner, and I'm gonna go Deontay Banks from Maryland.
Can't go wrong there, champ. I mean, I didn't
They
have
need
him
a
going.
corner.
I
I
had
don't
him.
know why they traded Jeff Okuda, but you need a corner now.
Yeah, I guess they weren't sold. I had him going 24, 23 to the Minnesota, but with Patrick Patterson having father time. But that's a good pick for Detroit. They definitely needed a corner. They got the one. I mean, probably not the one they should have got, but they got one. Who you got Tampa Bay taking it at 19?
Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay. I don't even know who their quarterback is. Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, see, the fact that you know where their quarterback was tells you everything.
Tampa Bay is in an interesting spot because I know they cut Super Bowl Lenny, touchdown Lenny.
Oh, I know you about to say what I'm thinking about to say.
I'm thinking about going Bijan here, but if Bijan slips out of the top 10, he's going all the way to the bottom of the first round. So,
Interesting.
So yeah, I will go. Tampa Bay already has a superstar O lineman in Tristan Wirfs. So I will go. Who the hell? Who's the best O lineman left? Darnell Wright from Tennessee.
Brother starving for offensive lineman. All right.
Yeah. O linemen get drafted, bro. That's why they feed them so well.
All right, I see. All right, then who you got? Who for your last room with Seattle? Who you got?
So I think Seattle trades this pick.
Okay.
Keep in mind, Bijan Robinson only had 2 visits. It was with the Eagles and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Oh shit! Well, if I knew that, I'd have probably put him in Tampa Bay. But it's
Yeah.
all right because running backs, you get running backs. They come out like at least 1 or 2 a year that you can get anywhere. So build your O line, Tampa Bay. I think Seattle trades this pick, and I think it goes to Buffalo, and I think Buffalo drafts Jordan Addison.
All right, hold on. Now I gotta figure out who they trade to. All right, what you got? Go. Obviously, you got them trading, flipping picks, right? You got them getting any other assets?
Just picks. Maybe Buffalo gives an extra late round pick. Nothing crazy.
All right, what we talking? The 5th or the 6th rounder?
Let me see, because this is the first round.
Yeah, but I feel like you make a jump like that, you got to at least give him a 4th rounder with that.
I think like a 5th.
All right.
You give them that. You do a pick swap and you give them the 5th.
Yo, that joint says too much.
Oh, it's too much to do that.
Yeah, I guess you gotta. I guess I gotta add something else. I'll probably do a 7th round. It says not enough.
Not enough. Well, swap 5ths. No, don't swap 5ths because you go back. So give up Tampa's 4th, I guess. I don't know.
I'm mad they doing the most. I'm trying to get rid of this shit.
2024 round 2. Do that. I wouldn't do that personally, but it don't matter. You can't push it anyway.
Nah.
Oh, do and add the 6th pick. Add 181 to it. Do the 2024 round 3 and add 181.
Still not enough, champ.
Damn. Do round 2, 2024. Damn. Listen, I don't care about what this app say. I know in my heart that Jordan Addison is going to number 20 to the Buffalo Bills because Buffalo is sick of seeing Kansas City win all these rings because they know they got the same type of recipe going on over there. So they're going to get receivers to keep up.
We just gonna trade so we keep it. Damn, bro, how you back out these, John? How do you clear it? There we go. This man making my job super hard, for Sean. We just go.
I'm
We just gonna
still
keep
my
it simple.
going to Buffalo. We good.
Oh, they ain't even let me trade. This is crazy.
That's wild. Well, Jordan Addison's going number 20 no matter what.
All right. All right. All right, Rashawn. I guess you want to do it like who you got, then I got, then we make a decision, or you want to go, you do one, do I do one?
Now we can do that. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cool. We go back and forth.
All right, bet. So yeah, for the Chargers, I got them taking Kalijah Cansey one. They need some D-line help over there with Boza. I mean, a lot of people gonna say they already got Mac, but Mac obviously is regressing, and also he's really a edge rusher, like a linebacker in that 3-4.
Take Bijan Robinson here.
Because I mean, unless they trade Eckler, which I see they were talking
He
about.
asked for a trade.
I mean, yeah, but I don't got him agreeing it. So I got him taking Kalijah Cansey here, bring some more defense. Where I think he had like 7 sacks this past year. Add him over there with other Boza and Khalil Mack. Defense go crazy. My man Derwin James. Then you got the little Sante Samuel over there, J.C. Jackson. Get more pass rush, get more interceptions or big time plays for your playmakers out there on the outside. So that's who I got going there. Who you got, Rashawn?
Yeah, so honestly, bro, that's the most logical pick. But the Chargers, I don't know, with their draft history, they're always looking for those big body receivers. So ultimately, I did have him taking. Make sure I get his name right. Quentin Johnson, but I'm looking at the board, and I see Zay Flowers is available. If I'm right, I think I just saw him. Was he available?
Yeah, he's still there.
He's still there. So yeah, I think for me that'd be the pick.
Zay Flowers.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't argue that one. They do like them big wide receivers, and Keenan Allen keep getting injured, so that's a smart one. I had him going to Baltimore in next pick because I know they need to go get a wide receiver. I know they ain't got probably not getting Hopkins. But yeah, I agree with that one. All right, now we go to another wide receiver needy team. You got Quentin Johnson still on the board. Damn, that's really it at that position. So me, obviously, I had him wide receiver was Zay Flowers, but I guess I got him going taking Quentin Johnson over there. Add him over there, Rashad Bateman. Who you got?
Ben Johnson, beast.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, and I'm with you on that one, bro. I think we're gonna see a little wide receiver run right here, the way the board fell. So
Yeah.
that's the pick.
For 23, I did when I did my mock draft early solo, I did have them taking Deontay Banks at 23 from Maryland. I still think they need a cornerback. But it's obviously not too many on the board. So now I gotta go into my archives. They need a wide receiver, O-line help as well. They need a safety. So I'm looking at the O-line. I don't really see nobody here that jumps off the board for me other than Antoine Harrison, but I mean I'm good off that. So I'm trying to figure out what I would take here.
Minnesota? This is Minnesota right now?
Yeah, because they need a wide receiver corner.
You have to take Anthony Richardson here.
Over Kirk? No. Stop it.
Yeah, Kirk Cousins is not the answer.
Yeah.
Neither is Anthony Richardson right now. And they ain't like, I mean, I see what you're saying, but no.
Don't be surprised if they trade up to take him. So if he's still here at 23, they're gonna take him.
I mean, I get he's just gonna be sitting there still for me, champ.
The most confident thing I can say about the draft is that Anthony Richardson will be a Minnesota Viking. I can't say nothing else but that.
Now, my other thing here is I know they're talking about getting rid of Dalvin Cook. So if that's the issue, I could see Bijan Robinson there, but I'm still not sold on that one either. I'm trying to look at it. I gotta look at their chart now, Minnesota depth chart, because they do need I know they need some corner help, but I need to see if they need some safety help as well.
They need everything. They suck.
Sheesh, yeah.
Sorry, all the Vikings fans.
Any pick.
I mean, they got Harrison Smith. He's pretty decent. Let me look at this.
He's old.
Yo, Rogers just going.
And he white. No offense to the white listeners. He's
God. Oh, he went wild. Yeah, I like this Cameron Bynum guy, but I mean,
if Anthony Richardson's there at 23, they're taking him, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, but
if Anthony Richardson.
No, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I would say I'll owe y'all lunch if Anthony Richardson doesn't end up being a Minnesota Viking, unless he gets picked first, second, unless he gets somehow picked in the top 5. If Anthony Richardson isn't a Minnesota Viking, I owe y'all lunch. But I want the same thing when he becomes a Minnesota Viking, so y'all owe me lunch.
You know what? I'm gonna take Canty here. They need some D-line help. I'll take Canty here. Who you got, Rashawn? With that pick? It's not Anthony Richardson. So I don't know what ride on it, but.
Y'all probably about to run me off the podcast because honestly, my pick here was whatever quarterback was going to fall down. There's going to be one quarterback that's going to fall. Right here in our mock, we have Richardson, but I was thinking honestly it's going to be Will Levis. So that was my pick for the Minnesota. So
he's going.
I know that.
They're drafting a quarterback.
Let me finish first. Y'all can get me for the purpose of our mock draft. It has to be Richardson.
All right. I can't argue with that, I guess.
Yes, that's a perfect pick.
You guys are crazy, but Jacksonville at 2024. I'm trying to figure out who I had on my big board for them. I had what's his name? Breesy from D-line from Clemson. Don't have to travel too far, already in Florida. It's a match made in heaven for them. What you got on that one, Rashawn?
Yep, that's a great pick. That's a great pick.
No, it's not. He's not getting picked before the Pittsburgh D-line.
Hey, man, I'm just going off of how they like to pick him with these Clemson guys. And y'all gonna say I'm crazy for this one. I got the Giants taking Bijan Robinson. I did in my my own solo mock draft. I think they just kind of just want to spite us at the pick before us just to be assholes. Um, so I can see them doing some grimy stuff like that. Although it is pretty smart for them to do it as well. You got Saquon, but he's injury prone. It's never always. It's
Well,
always.
I'm sorry. I wanted to make sure my speaker didn't came through right. He said leash Robinson to the Giants.
I'm telling you, they're gonna do some. Who? Because what? Yeah. Because remember when we traded y'all that 10th pick to go get Devontae Smith? I don't think they forgot about that, bro. I don't think they forgot about that. And it's always good to have that, keep the running back fresh. And you saw what we did with Zeke and Pollard last year, and it was a nice little 1-2 punch. It's always good to have that little 1-2 punch, change the speed, change the pace. So I got him taking Bijan Robinson here. I know y'all say I'm crazy. What you talking, right, with Sean?
Yeah, just looking at I'm just
looking
at who's left on the board. I'm gonna have to go with the best defensive player available, and it looks like Elijah Cansey. Need some pass rush in that division, so he'd be the pick for me.
All right, so we're gonna need a deal breaker here, Ryan. Kyle, who y'all got? Cansey or Bijan Robinson here?
Oh, if I'm the Giants, who are their safeties? I don't even know who their safeties are. So I'm going Brian Branch.
Okay, that's not helping. Kyle, who you got between Robinson and Cansey?
Can you
I
hear
don't think
me?
y'all pick him either.
Yeah, I can
Can you
hear
hear me?
Yeah.
You said who do I got between Robinson and Cansey? Which number are we on again?
25 for the Giants.
25 for the Giants. Oh, come on, Cansey for sure. I mean, I get your theory. I mean, Barkley and the Giants. Barkley and the Giants are having a contract dispute right now, but I just don't see them allocating that draft resource as far as their first round pick to another running back. Especially when they have so many holes. They just signed Daniel Jones to a contract extension, so they're going to, if anything, try to get one of those top tight ends, maybe Darnell Washington or Kincaid, that other tight end.
But they already got Waller. They don't need a tight end.
Waller, he's very injury prone. So I mean, they're definitely gonna need a tight end number 2, maybe somebody to groom. So I don't see them putting all their chips, all their offense just into Waller. I mean, there's a reason that Vegas gave up on him. Y'all traded him rather.
Y'all literally
he's
so
injury prone.
Y'all gave us a whole different player than the 2 that we chose, bro. Like it's between Cansey or Bijan Robinson.
I said Cansey for sure. Cansey for sure.
Okay, all right.
No doubt about it.
I guess we go with Cansey then. Y'all tripping, but I guess I had Kincaid going at $20-$60 because we need a tight end. I'm not sold on Jake Ferguson. But if Bijan Robinson's still on the board, I guess we're gonna have to take Bijan Robinson. What do you think about that one, Rashawn?
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that's a good pick. They need that running back.
Yeah. Because all right. So who y'all got? Buffalo. I'm trying to figure out who I gave Buffalo, who I picked them to. Hold on,
I think I went with Addison. That seemed like they've been linked in for a month. So.
Oh, he's gonna be a Buffalo Bill. Jordan. That's the only 2 things I'm confident about this draft. Jordan Addison will be a Buffalo Bill, and Anthony Richardson will be a Minnesota Viking.
Yeah, I had Torrance going there at 27, but he's not even on the board. Where y'all see Addison at though? Let me go click on wide receiver.
No, I had him going to 20 for the trade.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, okay. Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, so based on our board, who y'all got going to 27? I feel like they go O-line here, so I would probably go Anton Harrison. But who do you got, Rod? I'm not Rod. Rashawn.
That seemed like the most, at this point, the most logical pick instead of reaching for a receiver. Yep, I'm good with that one.
Alrighty. Cincinnati. Who did I have for the Bengals? Oh damn! I took Antoine Harrison next pick. Oh well. Now we gotta look for another. So I feel like Cincinnati still needs some O-line help. Obviously, they got better from the years prior when they was getting their quarterback killed out there. But I don't really see any offensive lineman that's even worth reaching for here. Yeah. You got Darnell, DeJuan Jones, but that's like early second round. I wouldn't even reach that far. They still need D-line help. That's a tough one. I would say either wait, who is their tight end again? I forgot
They
his
need
Cincinnati.
one.
Hayden Hurst, I think.
They had so they let CJ Uzoma go to the Jets.
Yeah, that was
Hayden Hurst. I think Hayden
Mhm.
Hurst left. They had Tyler Croft, but he get hurt all the time. They need a tight end.
yeah. I'm gonna take Kincaid here then if that's the issue. Who y'all got?
That's
Yeah,
a
no,
good
that's
pick.
yep. I think, and that's what I'm thinking. End of round one, we're gonna see a little tight end run, a run on tight end. It's a good class for tight end, so it's
Yeah,
definitely.
their projected starter this season is Irv Smith. Kincaid it is.
Oh, Irv Smith a beast though. Irv Smith is a beast. He athletic as hell.
Interesting. He's gonna lose his starting job this year. uh New Orleans Saints at 29. In the words of Rod, they need everything.
They need everything.
They need a
The best player
linebacker.
on the board.
I don't even see a linebacker's not even going to probably second round, which is crazy to me. Let's see. Got D line help. I feel like the wise decision here for them is Will McDonald, edge rusher from Iowa State.
Who's their other running back that's not Kamara?
They got the bull from what's his name? Williams. Damn, I forgot his name.
Kansas City, Darrell Williams.
No. He's with the Lions this year, the running back. Damn, I drafted him too.
Oh, that's my guy, Jamal Williams.
There
He's
we go.
hilarious.
Yeah.
So they're not drafting a running back. I can tell you that.
I'll tell you that. Yeah, I knew that.
Come on, Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Gibbs going to y'all, Kyle. Honestly, I took Branch at the safety spot. That's why I had him on my draft. They need a lot of safety help back there. They do need some edge rusher, but I would take the safe pick here and go Brian Branch. Who you got, Kyle? I mean, Rashawn.
Don't they need a tight end?
They need everything. They need everything.
They need
Let's
everything.
start off check off one thing at a time, bro.
Yeah, you know, when I originally had him getting the old lineman here, I had Osiris Torrance going here, New Orleans at this pick, but he's gone in our mock. So Brian Branch get some defensive help in the back end.
Desperately.
I would go Michael Mayer.
Oh, that's crazy.
He a beast.
Yeah.
Gotta get a quarterback to
Get
get
it?
the ball though, buddy. I mean it's a no-brainer here for me at 30. I think they take Gibbs if they don't get trades for Derrick Henry. They obviously running by committee, and I feel like he fits the scheme perfectly, especially at round 30. This is a slam dunk to me at pick 30 for the Eagles. It hurts my soul that I'm saying this, but yeah.
How did Pittsburgh get the last pick?
I see.
What's going on here?
Yeah.
I don't see how would definitely not stand pat at 30 for a running back.
We
You
talking
didn't have him trading him at 10. He's definitely not going to stay at 30.
No.
well, I guess we could try this trade thing again. We had all right. So we had 30 now. Why is not letting me trade though? Philly 30. Who you got him trading back to? Second round or something? All right, look at this mock.
Yeah.
I gotta see who's in the second round. Who's one of the sorry teams?
I think they could be trading up. Somebody will trade up for this pick to get Hendon Hooker. Somebody's going to draft Hendon Hooker, try to get that 50 option. That's what I see happening.
Right. That's a good move. That's a good call now.
Who you got for that one then?
Man, let me see. Let's see. Who didn't get their QB in round one? Did Las Vegas QB? Who we got?
Gotta check. I don't think they did though. I think we took a corner for them.
Okay, yep. I think because he did visit them and they spoke high of him. So I think they might trade up. If they have the capital, that's another thing. I don't know.
One way to find out, champ. Yeah.
Nope. Nope.
I mean, let's see if we can do it a second.
All right.
Bro, I don't know why they didn't let me trade though. This is crazy. A second and a third. And then maybe they can do. Oh, okay, Mariah. I guess you can do that. Look at that, man. GM of the year, big bot, baby. What
There you go.
you think of this, Kyle? It's your team, Kyle. All right, Kyle ain't there. I guess. All
Can you
right.
hear me?
Yeah.
What? So you traded with Philly for the Vegas? Yep, that's exactly what I had in mind. I mean, they did just sign Garoppolo, but obviously he's not the long-term answer. So get a developmental quarterback. I think that's a smart pick right there. A logical pick.
Garoppolo will be the next Brady if he go back to New England.
Bro, why am I bro? The trade ain't go through? Oh, there
You're a
we go.
bad trader.
Nigga just be hating on me. Bro, I'm clicking the button.
JT Remuto got a stolen base today. What a blessing. What a blessing.
Bro, all right.
What did you have him giving up?
I got the Raiders giving up the second and third for that first rounder.
Just second round pick and the third round pick.
Yeah.
Where's Vegas coming from?
38.
38.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bro, but it ain't letting me do the trade though. Like it said accepted, but it ain't accepted.
It says not enough draft compensation.
No, it said it both sides accepted.
Oh.
Anyway, people that are just watching this, John, you saw what we tried to do. NFL mock draft database. We're trying to let us be great. We'll just click Hendon Hooker here just because we saw what we were trying to do here, champ. Kansas City. Kansas City, who we got here? Who did I have them going at 31? I'm trying to remember who I even put here. They need a wide receiver. Obviously, not a lot there. You got edge rushers. I feel like they take Will McDonald here. It's just the wise decision. Unless they're not totally sold on Ellis Hilaire, which I've heard they're really not. But I don't see them taking this running back here. I do got them going and getting Will McDonald here to bring another pass rusher on that defense. Obviously, the defensive side is the ball they need to work on. So yeah, that's who I got. Who you got, Rashawn? Or do you agree with that pick?
So I'm thinking, you know what, they should go DM round 1, but I honestly think they're gonna keep giving Mahomes some weapons. There's no receivers here left worth taking in this slot. I think they're gonna add another tight end. Since there's a couple good ones left, just to give Mahomes another weapon. And even though it should be Michael Myers, I think they're gonna go with Darnell Washington and create some. You know, he'll be a matchup nightmare in that offense. You know, he can serve as an offensive lineman, also that extra blocker. You know, they're saying he still has some receiving potential. So I think they'll develop him and Kelsey. I think that'd be pretty nasty.
That would be a crazy tandem. Okay, Rod, Kyle, we need another coin flip here. Who you got with Will McDonald or Darnell Washington at pick 31 for Kansas City?
Kansas City, I mean, Travis Kelce's your tight end, so I'm never going to advocate for another tight end. It's Will McDonald.
All right, Kyle. That's 2-1. Let's see, Kyle, see if he retired or
I gotta agree with the Darnell Washington on that one. I mean, just
what the fuck, Kyle?
with the loss of
Let's go.
the loss of Tyreek Hill and everything like that, they're going to want to add more weapons for Mahomes. He does have some receivers, but they're not, top flight receivers. So if he can groom somebody else, I mean, Kelsey, he's not at retirement, but they can start grooming somebody, to be his predecessor, then, that'll be good. I see them going Darnell Washington on that one.
All right, now I got to be the decision maker. I got to see this paperwork. 2 touchdowns. Okay. I mean, I know Alabama wasn't really a throwing team like that. Let's see. Ran a 4.8, 40. That's okay. Let me look at this Will McDonald guy. Five sacks. Oh, yeah, we're going with McDonald. 10.5 sacks, 2020, 11.5. Yeah. Yeah, I'm tripping. Pittsburgh, I feel like they go defensive line here. I took Mozzie Smith, I think, in my mock draft. Who you got though, Rashawn? Do you agree with that one, or you got somebody else?
Yeah, didn't they in our mock, did they go defense? They went defense already, huh?
Yeah, I feel like they still go defense again on that D line. Add somebody else over there. Who do we
That's
have?
true. Is it Cam Hayward? He's getting a little older, huh? Yeah. Yep. That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
All righty. Look at that. 8, your draft is complete. These ads is crazy. Well, yeah, let me stop to share that one. All right, that was a good little nice little pickup right there. My fault. Let's see what else. But yeah, man, I feel like they're gonna go crazy. See, Pittsburgh's gonna try to do a lot of defensive players. I want to see Joey Porter go there, just to have that father-son connection over there. Let me see if we missed any topics to come. Those. Oh, we can do our. I think we can do the lock. We started doing the little locks for today. Rod, did you have any? Oh, that's right. I forgot the last topic with basketball. Rod, talking about NBA. Should they remove charges out of the game? I mean, me personally, me playing basketball my entire life, I never took a charge day in my life. I just don't believe in it, bro. I feel like taking charge of people that has no offensive skill, uh, nor defend, and they just gotta, that's what's going to keep them on the court doing the dirty work. Me, I'm not doing the dirty work. As we can see with the injuries, with Giannis, try to take a charge, back injuries. Who else? John Morant with the hand issue. And then I don't know the article. I read an article back in the day with Kobe Bryant. His take on this, the late great Kobe Bryant was talking about was charge. He said early on in my career I knew I wasn't taking charges. He said I looked at Larry Bird, had back injuries, and taking charges. Scottie Pippen taking charges, had back injuries. Although I don't think that's the reason why Scottie Pippen was having back injuries. I heard he was having sex about 4 or 5 times a day. That's crazy work. But shout out to Scottie, man. I see why he was living it in the summer in that last dance. But yeah, I mean, I don't say take it out, but I definitely don't agree with people taking charges. I've never been a fan of that. I always say do something for the team. That never was my thing. Even when I was coaching basketball, I didn't have my players take charges because I just think like you trying like you take a charge. Okay, it's cool. You going back the other way. Now your player sore as hell, especially if it's your best player out there, your offensive score, and they trying to take in charge. Now they sore as hell going up the other end. I don't believe in it. I feel like it should get taken out the game. But Ryan, what you think on that?
I'm all for charges. Kyle
Yeah,
Lowry is 30. Kyle Lowry is 37. North Philly's finest. He's a charge taker. Body is still cool, still playing, still
he's
hooping.
fat, bro. He got all that cushion.
Yeah, that's fine. Like you gotta do whatever you gotta do to do what you gotta do. I don't know. I think the charge rule is definitely corny outside of the pro leagues. Like if we on the playground, you try to take a charge, bro. Like I might stop. But like in the league, nah, I respect it. I respect it in the league. Like, I keep it.
All right, Rashawn.
Like I'm a little torn in the middle on this one because at the same thing, I'm all about making the game safe for the players. We want to see in the playoffs. We want to see Giannis play. We want to see all these star players. But at the same time, a well-timed charge, a well-timed taking of a charge, that's a big play. So I don't know. I'm in the middle on this one, man. I'm not either way. Whatever they do, I think hopefully it's in the best interest of the game, and we still get a good product.
Well, if y'all want the best interest, get rid of them charges because no way Giannis should be sitting out. I mean, I'm cool with Milwaukee getting knocked out the first round though. That was what I'm worried about in the champion.
Y'all need that. Y'all need that.
No, we gotta get through Boston first. I mean, so I need
y'all not.
I need the Hawks take that series 7 or at least 6. Take as long as they can.
Your second home is not winning. I mean, not losing, bro. Like they are going to the chip again.
Who? Boston?
Boston. Yeah, they're not.
I mean, I love my guy Tatum, man, but hey, man, he got to go home when he play my team. You know what they say? It's either your favorite player or your favorite team. I'm going favorite team every time, baby.
That's fair. That's fair.
But yeah, I believe Chargers take it out. Kyle, you want anything to the Chargers or?
I mean, I think pretty much everything was said. I think you just need to keep balancing the game. At the end of the day, you know, there's so many calls called for the offense, you know, as far as in the way the offense or the defensive players, they need a little something to go their way as well, just to keep a little bit of balance and integrity. So I think it should remain.
You guys are crazy. Get rid of charges. Yeah, I'm not paying money or taking my time to watch people try out there try to take charges. Get these bums out the leagues that still do it because they have no other skill set. Get them out of here. But yeah, so all right, we can do a little. Let's see who we got. Let me see if I got any of my pitchers pitching this week today. I'll start off with NBA. Just keep it simple. My locks for today. I believe the Knicks tied this series 2-2 today.
The Knicks already up.
Oh, see, I read that wrong. I thought it said 3-1. I'm sorry. It's going 3-1 today for the Knicks. No brainer. I don't got them losing at home. Brunson been balling out of control. Randall's been okay. Another lock. Anthony Edwards said this series is not over. I want to have what he's smoking because this series definitely over today.
This series was over before it started.
Yeah.
That boy go.
So, and
Denver's not that good.
Yeah, they're not, but Timberwolves are even worse. So, I got Denver ending that series today. Let me see if I got any locks for the people on the baseball side. Wow, Phillies are already down 3-2, unbelievable. Let's see. Hey, I took on Friday. I took who did the Athletics play? Athletics was on what, a 7-game losing streak, and they
Texas.
Yeah, bro. I thought that was a no-brainer, and they lost 5-4. I mean, granted, I think I took the Celtics too on Friday, so it was a bad day for me. But I'd rather lose like that than what I have been losing with the 2-1 or something. But
I'm glad you ain't taking when they lost 18-2.
Goodness gracious. I'm trying to see if anybody out here is worth. Let me see who the Mets pitching today. Miguel, I'm not really sold to him. Let me see it. No Dodgers playing today against the Cubs. The Cubs 12-8. That's very interesting. Got my man Stroman on the mound. Kershaw. That's gonna be a good game. I might have to watch that one. No, I wouldn't. If I was y'all, I would probably do the under on that one with Kershaw pitching today and my man Stroman pitching. It's not gonna be too many runs scored for either one team. Take the under. Rod, you got any locks today?
Yeah, I'm going against what you said. Definitely take Cleveland. There's no way Cleveland goes. Knicks in Cleveland 4-5. That series was born to be 7. So take Cleveland today since they down 2-1.
When they lost in Cleveland is when the series ended for them. They'll lose today and then win game 5 in Cleveland. It'll end game.
That series going 7. That's the only series to go 7 in the first round.
Interesting. You don't think the LA Memphis?
No. My Lakers? No. Why would they go 7 against Memphis?
All righty. This guy is lost in the sauce here. But what's another series that had going 7? I'm trying to think. Oh, it was the Kings Warriors. That's what I said. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Kings and the Kings and Knicks. They should be the only series going 7.
I had the Cavs Knicks series going 7 before it started, but once they lost that one game in Cleveland, I said, well, the tables have turned. It's a good season.
One thing the Knicks do, they're gonna lose a game. So they're gonna lose 3 of these games before they come out on top in 7, hopefully.
I like to call that wishful thinking.
I'm guaranteeing it. 7-game series, Cleveland and the Knicks.
Bro, I'm starting to hate baseball, bro. Why is all my players sitting out today? Like, come on, bro.
It's Sunday. It's the Lord's Day. Day of rest.
Amen. But I feel like they should be out there. Let's see. You got any picks, Rashawn?
Yeah, I'm gonna just say, hey, you know what? The Kings about to make a statement today. That's all I'm gonna say.
I like that.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm gonna mute.
I have it going 7.
That's all I gotta say.
I don't think
you want to bet me. You want to bet me individually?
I'm muting. I'm not.
No, don't mute. You want to put $100 Give me the Warriors.
Oh boy. Kyle, you got any locks for today?
No, I ain't got no real locks for today. You know, I'm chilling now that the Sixers have advanced first team to sweep, so I'm cool with that. I'm just hoping that the Celtics versus the Hawks make it a little bit interesting for the Celtics, tire them out a little bit before we have to face them. And I will say a lot. I do have the Lakers beating the Grizzlies.
That's
I got that
facts.
lock for a fact.
How many games you got this series going, Kyle?
5.
Wow.
Yeah, I'll say about 5 is right. What is up? The Lakers 2-1, right? Lakers up 2-1 right now. Okay.
You guys are insane.
Yeah, I gotta go on 5.
It's gonna go 6.
It's gonna go
4-2 Lakers.
I think Brooks woke up the beast. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
they almost blew that big lead yesterday.
No, it was very comfortable the whole time. I watched the game. It was comfortable.
Oh my goodness, stop it.
Ja was on one, but like it was like just a waste of time.
Yeah, Dylan Brooks. I think you should keep quiet. When JC said a song, I think y'all should keep quiet. Man had 7 points after talking like that. And
he got kicked out. He got ejected.
I mean, he did get ejected because I mean, what he did was wild. But even before the ejection, he really wasn't doing anything. Who else? That really Luke Kennard. Please wake up. Put Kennard on line too, because somebody needed to give him a pep talk. But yeah, back to the first sweep since '91. That's a crazy stat in itself. Doc Rivers, you finally did something smart, even though I really probably can't even give you that because it was kind of like you were forced to start Paul Reed and play him more because Embiid was out. Doc Rivers, use that as a mental note to play Paul Reed more, even when Embiid comes back. Also to give
Paul Reed was a move in the daily fantasy. I won $30 yesterday for me.
Oh man!
I mean, I get everybody hype on Paul Reed. He had a good game, but on average, his offense is a liability a lot of the times. He's got that. He's that energy guy you bring in once in a while. I just don't think he's nothing too special or like a key. People are making now like, oh, we need Paul Reed. He needs to be in the second rotation, like automatically.
I like his defense. I like his rebounding because
that's what I said. He's defensive guy, brings good energy. I will say a guy that I'm a little surprised in is PJ Tucker. He's been turning up in the playoffs. I mean, I was the whole season. I'm like, why the hell did we get this guy? He's like literally a negative statistic.
Kyle, we didn't pay him for buckets, even though we would like a corner 3 here and there. That what he used to do. But we brought him out there for the toughness and have that to rub off on everybody else on the team.
Yeah, I guess he was just waiting to the playoffs. He's like, look, I'm old now. Only got a little bit in me, so I'm gonna give it to y'all during the playoffs. So happy he's showing out now.
You're getting the rebounds, doing the scrappy work, getting the offensive rebounds for us. We need that. We need that, PJ.
Hold on.
To the quarter 3.
If we're gonna shout people out, your man Tobias been cooking. You gonna apologize? You gonna apologize?
You know Rob ain't gonna show Tobias love no matter what.
Hey, in the words of the Rock, it's about damn time. You know, it was cute that he had a 25 and 12, but where is this when Embiid is out there? Obviously, you know, if he could just be consistent and give us that solid 15, 16 a game, I would be cool with that. But asking Tobias to step up is like asking the Republicans
to be
racist. So
he stepped up during the situation. Listen, he was on my daily fantasy team when I won that day. So like, shout out to Tobias Harris.
I'm mad you didn't give us any locks for daily fantasy in the group chat. That's crazy work.
That's my first time playing. I put $15 in to win 50. Like it wasn't that crazy. But
a win is a win.
I was top 100 out of like 1,000. So I felt good. I could have did better.
Average at the time, I was like 4 points away from 10K in the NFL. This is when Odell tore his ACL.
That sounds sickening.
Tell me about it.
Sounds sickening.
But yeah, man. Anybody want to appreciate you guys coming out? Anybody want to add anything else? Bro, is that a Bud Light?
No, I'm drinking alcohol-free beer because I'm like on some alcohol-free shit right now. But
that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm on a mission.
Alrighty.
But WNBA is coming.
Oh,
it's a good sport to bet.
Yeah, if y'all
good sport.
Well, I know Rod in the fantasy. Was you in the league last year? Rashawn, the fantasy basketball with WNBA.
No, I wasn't. No.
All right, well, this year.
Defend
Kyle,
the
I don't know if
champ
you're
is
in
here.
WNBA, but yeah, we definitely got a fantasy basketball this year. Just
It's a good
out
sport.
there, shit.
It's a good sport.
It is, man. Go
Yeah,
miss.
no, I'll jump up in there. Yep.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys coming out. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.
No.
All right, y'all.
No doubt. Peace.
All right.